Look, we are running out of time, guys, so if you could just send through the last of your suggestions and comments, that would be great. But it is time for my favourite question, which is, what mistakes do you most commonly see? And tell us about all the wedding disasters.
So like mistakes that other people make, mistakes that I make, because I make no mistakes.
Mistakes that couples... Well, I knew that. I thought that was implied for couples.
Yeah, you know, it's that's really good because... I'll put an overarching thing on. So actually, it's funny you ask, because without knowing you were asking that, I just wrote a blog post about that today on my website. And people think mums, dads, family, friends, venue people, they think there's a way that weddings happen, that this is how you do wedding. And so when you rock up and you're not doing that, which most people aren't, most people are having they're disappointed or they're expectations are out of whack, and so I wrote a blog post about some of the things that could go wrong. I apologise to any mums watching this. I love you guys, but mums go wrong a lot at weddings because they feel that they're having their wedding through their daughter or their son, or like, this is how we got married 20, 30 years ago. And like, that's so cool.
But it was 20, 30 years ago.
And look, to be honest with you, it's not even about the time. It's just about, look, that was your marriage. And we're not having your marriage. We're having person A and person B's marriage. And their marriage, quite honestly, might be different. Because society might be different and because the world might be different. But we're celebrating a unique marriage. And so mums and dads, all that, they're just lovely people. But they're walking with these expectations. You know, something that often goes, it's not wrong. Wrong's the wrong word, but do you know how much it costs to hire a chair for a wedding? $7 to $15 is the average price. Depends on the style of chair and the availability in the company. $7 to $15 per chair to rent it for a ceremony. Because those wedding furniture people have to make a living, and that's what it costs.
Yeah, they're going to move it.
Yeah. So there's work involved. And so couples will hire 30 chairs. So look at, just say there's $7. So just then, they've just spent $210 on chairs. They've probably spent a lot more, maybe $500 on chairs. And then everyone's so awkwardly polite and no one sits in a chair. And all I can see is dollar signs like, sit in the chair. They spent $500. So people awkwardly don't sit because they're waiting for, like, as if there's more important people. If you are that guest, sit in the, like, don't sit in the front row. Maybe leave the second row if you're going to be ultra polite. But yeah, the rest of those, fill them up. Be the first to fill them up. You will be a godsend. And probably the biggest thing that goes wrong is just people thinking that they've been invited to a wedding to document it. You haven't been. Unless your invitation literally says, please come and document my wedding. Please come and take video and video. Like, if that is explicitly on the invitation, then this is not for you. But if you've got an invite that says, dear Josh, please come to my wedding, please consider that an invitation to come and be at the wedding.
Be a guest rather than a photographer.
Yeah, they've hired a photographer, they've hired a videographer. Heck,
they spent money on that too.
They've spent $5,000-6,000, whatever, doing all of that, and your photo will be crap. I love you. I've got an iPhone 6S Plus, and this is a $1,500 phone that takes crap photos. Not because I don't know how to take photos, and you don't know how to take photos. No one. That's why I've hired a photographer and a videographer. So people get up and they want to get the sneaky Snapchat, or they want to get the quick Instagram. But honestly, what you've been invited for, like what we need you there for, is to celebrate. Is to clap your hands and to cheer and to say good on you, and to be a witness to an important part of life, so that years later you can say, I was there for that great thing. For you guys being married for 50 years and you get an amazing marriage, and I was there to see the birth of it, and to celebrate with you, and to just to be a part of that. Because the ceremony will be over and you won't even have realised, because you're sitting there trying to find the right...
And your Instagram won't
load. Oh, bloody, you got to go in airplane mode and back off airplane mode.
Who knows what Snapchat's doing.
The ceremony's in the middle of nowhere, you can't get service, and you're just trying to hold the phone up.
When you're blocking the person behind you with your phone. Well, I should also let everyone know, and take the opportunity to let them know, just come straight in and grab a crate at my wedding, because I will not be paying $7 to $15 for a chair. We'll just have crates with cushions on them, maybe.
Yeah, that's good.
And of course, any wedding disasters. Hopefully none that you're at fault for.
Oh, look, the wedding disasters occur when you're playing weddings instead of celebrating a marriage, which are two separate things. If you're playing weddings, it's like teenage kids in a bedroom playing weddings. I did that when I was, I don't know, 6 or 7.
I thought you were going to say 16 because
16,
you said teenagers. No wonder you're a celebrant.
You know, like I married the girl next door and I think we kissed, you know, which is a lot of fun for a kid to do. You know, I see cute kids talking about, you know, I'm going to marry dad, and that's cute. It's fun for kids to play weddings.
And it's fun for kids to say they'll marry their dad, but not anyone.
but for adults to be playing weddings, like, what a waste of 30 to 50 grand to just play weddings. Instead, why not celebrate a marriage and to have a real life occasion, and be honest about the fact that it's not your perfect day, because perfect days do not occur. Perfection occurs in death. You know, perfection isn't reachable, and so wedding disasters occur when you have such a high expectation, and when you have such a high production value that, you know, this person's going to walk in this way and they're going to turn here and then shake that person's hand and give this to this person, and because they're just a bridesmaid or a groomsman, they're not an actor. If you want that, get some actors in, like get a director, get a stage manager, because that's what you need. But if you're celebrating your marriage, then that's not going to be a perfect day. That's not going to be a production. It's I was trying to get my cat in the video. That's when wedding disasters happen. When you've got such a high expectation. Instead, if you're just celebrating marriage, nothing can go wrong, because you're there, the person you love's there, your favorite humans are there, a celebrant's there to kind of MC it, a photographer and videographer maybe is there to kind of capture it so you can look back on that and get a really awesome video on an album. And then maybe you've hired some people to style it, make it look sexy, and maybe you've got a florist.
Oh, there's the cat.
There's a cat. This is Aggie.
Oh, hey Aggie.
Aggie doesn't really like people, nor me.
So would you consider that your most valuable advice, just to appreciate the day for what it is, and that's marrying your best friend and spending the rest of your lives together?
Yeah, because you're not...
Yeah, there'll be pretty flowers.
Yeah, there'll be pretty flowers, but just the core of it should be that real important thing, which is you getting married.
Perfect. Well, that's a really nice note to leave us on, and thank you so much for joining us today, Josh, from Married by Josh. And you can find us at wedvid.com.au, which is really exciting because our website is ready to launch in the coming weeks. And you can also find the replay for this video over at our YouTube channel. Thanks so much, guys.